I'm Dick Olson, and I've been a redevelopment pastor for the last year after serving 29 years as a regular pastor. And I've enjoyed my time here in Conshohocken. I actually wish I would have started redevelopment a couple years earlier because it's been a very exciting thing for me. Conshohocken itself has had its own redevelopment. It is in the process of redevelopment, where it also was in decline for several years, but there's been a real turnaround, similar to what happened in Manayunk.
Well, this community at one time was a steel mill company, blue-collar worker, and of course the mills have since gone and urban renewal has built many offices.
So a lot of the houses in town are being refurbished and renovated. We have a lot of young people moving into town, especially in the 20s and 30s.
Prior to redevelopment, we were not focusing on the people that were moving into this community, and now on Sunday we had 7 members join, 5 of which were under the age of 30.
My name is Katie Trifoletti. I live here in Conshohocken. I'm a new member of St. Mark's Lutheran Church just this past weekend. I've been involved in the church for many months, but was raised Catholic and just recently became a Lutheran. We had 7 new members this past weekend and everyone was ecstatic. That was the funny part because I became a new member, but I was already on like 5 committees. I'm on the evangelism committee, I'm on the social ministry committee. I help with Vacation Bible School. I'm involved with the young adults group, so I'm already involved because I want to be involved.
We try to set people loose to do their own thing and what they feel comfortable with. We get new people involved with it as well, so the newer people actually that just joined, they've been heavily involved even before they became members. So it helps us out.
It's a great thing, isn't it?
It is. Feels good.
We've been working real hard here at church to try to deepen the congregation's spirituality. Right now, I'm just delighted with the fact that we have more than 50 adults involved in Bible study here on a weekly or bi-weekly schedule. We have the young persons discussion group that's the 20s and 30s. We have a group we call the tweeners, which are ages 40 to 65 that are also in Bible study. We have a Sunday school class, an adult Sunday school class involved, and we also have the pastor's discussion group, which is for adults of any age.
Create all kinds of negative feelings. From that feeling can create all kinds of other negative feelings along with it.
My name is Marie. I'm 32 years old. I've been a member of St. Mark's for about 6 years. Have been involved on different levels.
All of these me powers threaten us and try to force us to give up our God-given identity.
Well, I think it plays a really important role for people to be getting together outside of worship, getting to know people on a different level, getting other perspectives.
I guess our discussion group, as you can say, is somewhat, we're not afraid of the Bible, we just don't understand it too well and we want to get a better understanding of it, and we can do it amongst ourselves where we're the older people, they're, I guess, I don't know if they're experienced, but we can do it on our own level.
I'm Karen Hanna, a member of St. Mark's Church all my life, and I serve as Vice President of Church Council and sing in the choir and ring bells, teach confirmation class. Amazing, actually. It's kind of a turn from what we've experienced. We start each council meeting. The most important thing about our council meeting is our Bible study, and we start every meeting, every Bible study with passages from the Bible that direct us towards where we're going, which we never had before. It's not business-like, it's more growing our spirit, and that's our mission.
It's more of a safe place.
I think coming from a background where I was raised a certain religion and kind of shunned it away because I didn't feel connected to it at all. I didn't feel spiritual, I didn't feel religious. And coming back to a church that everyone is feeling a spiritual self or feel spiritual within them is very important.
That the grounding in spirituality is just so important, because if we don't have something inside of us, then we don't have much to share with other people.
I don't think I would miss it unless it was work-related or something. I mean, I broke plans tonight because I forgot about it, because I would rather be here. So I invited my friend to come with me.
These people in their 20s and 30s, what I think they're really looking for is relationships. They're looking to connect. And the church has two great places for that to happen: to connect with other Christians, and people that have similar concerns, problems, and joys as they do, and also to connect with Christ.
So reading sections of the Bible that talked about balance and how we can keep balance in our lives, using those passages and relating it to, keeping a schedule or using people around you or having a support system. You think of those things, but you never really relate them to things that God has said. So it's interesting to see his input from so long ago can still have an impact on your life today, that the old passages from the Bible still have a relevancy in your life in 2004.
One of the things that is exciting about redevelopment is that when a redevelopment pastor comes to a church, the church is ready for change. That's what the whole word redevelopment means, and it's all about change. And I'm very thankful that the leaders here at St. Mark's were very open to change, and they've been very open to change. We've changed a lot of things in the last year. And it's that openness and willingness to try something different.
We had a council retreat and came up with our mission statement, and so we focus on that every council meeting, every Bible study, every Sunday. So
found that it was broken down into two things. First of all, it was an increase in our own spirituality, and second of all, a desire to reach out into the community to change people's lives for Jesus Christ. And I don't believe that you can actually do the latter before you do the first.
I'm Joanne Copestick. I've been coming to St. Mark's since 1996, and I am coordinator for the Sunday school. Well, we find spirituality in ourselves, but we also outreach to community. This is a growing community now, and there are a lot of people in the area that are unchurched. So we try to reach out to them as well. We had Vacation Bible School this summer. We had about 30-some kids, and only a handful were actually members.
I think that there's just an air about that is full of energy and full of spirit and full of hope and excitement of what's going on and what's going to continue to go on.
At different committee meetings, we will have devotions that can take 15 minutes to 30 minutes sometimes before we ever even talk about any kind of business. All this helps the leaders, to be connected more spiritually, but also encourages them to grow in their faith, and as they grow in their faith, they're going to be more powerful leaders.
we do business, but that's not our main focus. Our main focus is spirituality, getting others to share that outside of the church. Obviously, you still have to do the business part, but it just seems to be a minor thing now. Leading is easy when you have God with you, you know.
Well, when redevelopment started, I was on council. When the idea of redevelopment was presented to us, I wasn't against it, but I wasn't exactly gung-ho about it either. I guess there was a little bit of fear there, or maybe even a finality of it. If this doesn't work, that's it.
I believe prayer, sometimes it takes longer than we think, but if we continue to pray for the right thing to happen, I believe it will happen. And it's not always the way we want it to, but I think we need to continue to pray that there is light at the end of that tunnel, and we've been very blessed by redevelopment.